boy, who knows where this one's going to go.
Atlanta, Georgia, your Dynamite main event is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by Prince Nana from Tacoma, Washington, weighing 230 pounds, Swerve Strickland.
And you see Swerve Strickland wearing that robe that represents the embassy, the organization that Prince Nana established in Ring of Honor that Swerve has worn for some of his biggest matches here. But right now, Ricochet, the blind side shot the chair into the spine of Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, right into that robe, the back of that robe. And there's a lot of legacy with Prince Nana in that robe. But man, right now, that's a dangerous man with that steel chair and Ricochet.
You're right, Taz. And here's a guy who took a scissors and punctured the head of another man. It shouldn't surprise you that he would start out with a chair from behind.
And you're talking, of course, that brutal assault last month by Ricochet, disrupting that match to determine who would get that #1 spot in the Casino Gauntlet match. It was Ricochet that interrupted the match and stabbed Swerve Strickland repeatedly.
Got to point out the match wasn't official yet. Now both men are in the ring here. That steel chair stuff on the outside.
Yeah, the bell has not rung. The match has not officially started.
Yeah, but fans, we remind you once again, we're going to stay with as long as it takes past the top of the hour until we get a winner.
But look at this. Swerve demanding that the bell has been rung, trying to fight through the pain, but it may be over before it even begins.
Yeah,
Ricochet.
Right. Oh, God.
Vertigo.
That's it.
Is he going to do it? 2. No.
And be careful with that move. It's impactful, Ricochet. But the back of your leg is kind of keeps that shoulder up a little too, but it's meaning your opponent's shoulder, back of the head, but it was impactful though.
Look how Ricochet back to the corner. He was stunned, and he still has that surprised look on his face.
Yeah, I don't blame him because I thought Ricochet had the quick victory.
Ricochet,
former AEW World Champion.
That pump kick into the face of Swerve Strickland. Ricochet continuing to apply pressure. Our main event is officially underway. Swerve Strickland, Ricochet one-on-one for only the 3rd time in their careers, the first time ever inside an AEW ring. Prior to this, both men split the series, but they have not squared off since 2017. This match nearly a decade in the making, Taz.
And Excalibur, as you know, I mean, just I hate to use the cliche bad blood, but I mean, the bad blood between these two athletes is insane.
Yeah. And when they crossed paths in 2017, Ricochet, he was the established star on the independent scene. He was traveling often to Japan. He would compete in Dragon Gate in New Japan Pro Wrestling. But wait a second, Ricochet may be thinking Vertigo again.
As counter.
It was Swerve Strickland in 2017. He was on the ascent. His star was on the rise. And it was Swerve Strickland who we saw last year, Taz. He eclipsed Ricochet when Swerve captured the AEW World Championship.
I'm sure there's some jealousy from Ricochet towards Swerve. Great job by Ricochet on that drop kick counter.
Tremendous anticipation by Ricochet.
Believe that Swerve was going for a leapfrog. Oh, man.
And he got suicida. Yeah, into the unforgiving barricade. Goes Swerve Strickland a second time as Ricochet to the ring.
See, Nana grabbing that robe.
Grab the robe, brother.
Loves that robe.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's a leapfrog attempt by Swerve. Nice counter with the drop. There's his big dive.
You saw how hard Swerve's spine hit that barricade as now Ricochet trying to create some space for himself here on the barricade. And Ricochet, he's a tremendous high flyer. He's very sure-footed, but this is dangerous territory.
And he wants to put him out right here. Ricochet maybe thinking pile driver. How the hell? That'd be tough to do.
And Prince Nana, he was banging on the steps trying to create a diversion, I believe.
Ricochet had so much success in the Continental Classic, winning the gold league, and of course then he was embarrassed by what Swerve Strickland had to say, and that has stuck with him.
Wait, look at this.
Ricochet, he was thinking Hurricane Rana, but instead,
oh, God.
No!
That had to crack something.
That spine, oh my God, Ricochet's spine right along the top of that super strong guardrail. It's not even a guardrail.
This is going to have an impact the remainder of the way.
Look at this.
Taz, that is a type. That is the type of thud, that is the type of impact that can affect Ricochet, not just for the rest of the match, for the rest of his career.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think Shivani's right, too, as far as what could happen for the rest of this match with Ricochet. I mean, man, the numbness you're going to get down your hamstrings and your calves, your quads, everything, your glutes, your whole lower body is feeling tingling right now.
Well, fans, our main event continues live on Dynamite. Ricochet, Swerve Strickland, the grudge match. As look at this Swerve.
He pulled off that pad on the turnbuckle. That steel turnbuckle's exposed right now.
Oh! This is our final break of the night. Don't go anywhere. Swerve Strickland. Ricochet continues.
Well, it's really difficult to play the violent game, the weapons game with Strickland. I think there's a chance Ricochet might be in over his head with this, especially after his spine being driven into the guardrail like it was.
Yeah, it's easy for someone like Ricochet to ambush Swerve Strickland, especially with a pair of scissors in your hand. After Swerve had been battling two other men in that match. Now that this match is almost back to level footing.
Yeah, when you got to face Swerve head up, he's a man who lives with violence, brother.
I mean, that series of matches between Swerve and Hangman Adam Page.
Absolutely. One of the most violent we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the violence and that type of style that Swerve has helped him become AEW World Champion, but not just that, it's his abilities, just his in-ring abilities as a pro wrestler and his experience.
As you know, it was really that chant of ball that started to get under the skin of Ricochet, and it's really what I think. You know, he tipped his hand, Taz. He showed that he proved that he could be gotten to, and that is what Swerve preyed on.
No, you're right.
With the shower of toilet paper after Swerve was knocked out of the Continental Classic at World's End.
Is it gold forever? Slapping that man. Across his head, Shivani.
He just wants to humiliate him right now. He's doing a damn good job of it, too.
Reminds me of my upbringing.
Oh, back breaker there by Swerve.
You too, huh? Wow. Me too, man. Yeah, boy, all smiles from the Prince here, and why not?
Yeah, Prince Nana right there.
Swerve continues to apply pressure to Ricochet, drops the knee across the face, maybe on the bridge of the nose.
Yeah, I just wonder how much is left in Ricochet. I mean, he is taking an assault.
Yeah, that power bomb on that barricade. That is something very few people know what it's like to fight back from. And Ricochet, unfortunately for him, is finding out firsthand.
Yeah, right now, Swerve feeling very good, and well he should.
Yeah, definitely in the driver's seat is Strickland.
What a great crowd, man.
Look at the Swerve just relishing and dishing out the punishment to Ricochet. He's wanted to get his hands on Ricochet for weeks. Has Swerve Strickland now finally with the opportunity, and Swerve Strickland is enjoying every second of it.
It sure is.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite. Our main event is in the ring, and it is a grudge match between Swerve Strickland and Ricochet. And Taz, for the last few moments, Ricochet has been fighting from behind.
Yeah, once we saw Ricochet get driven by Strickland on the guardrail, spine first, there's been nothing left to Ricochet except right there.
Yeah, we're past the top of the hour, which means this grudge match is in overtime. Thanks for sticking with us. How about that comebacker?
Yeah, Ricochet, the lung blower, the cover. The leg is hooked, but Swerve still with some gas in the tank, able to kick out, but immediately Ricochet seizing on with those right hands.
Speaking of gas in the tank, give it to Ricochet.
Yeah, it's impressive.
It really is, man.
After the beating he's taken.
Yeah, this is not the type of match that you typically see Ricochet engaged in. Oh, but that just underscores the level of animosity between these two athletes.
And look at Ricochet. Tried to get to his feet, went down, comes back up.
That was
right in the kidneys, man.
It's all about the humiliation that Ricochet suffered at the hands of Swerve Strickland, the shower of toilet paper at World's End. And also it's about Ricochet's insecurities, about how he felt rejected by the AEW fans. He thought he was going to get a hero's welcome here, but...
Well, listen to the people what they're saying. That's not very nice.
I dare say he's earned this type of chant.
Hope they're not talking to me.
Now knee to the midsection. Trying to staunch the momentum.
Clubbing blow right there.
Of Swerve Strickland, the chop to the chest from Ricochet. But Swerve.
Strickland fighting from his knees.
Yeah, Undaunted continues to try to fight back up to a vertical position. Uppercut, caught Ricochet charging back in. And now Ricochet.
God, he's amazing. He really is.
Yeah, no, he makes it look easy, does Ricochet.
Yeah, very fluid combination there. As the former world champion, Swerve Strickland on his knees. And perhaps figuratively against the ropes. No, Swerve able to escape. Looking for a powerbomb. Ricochet escapes that time.
Nice weave through.
Yeah, he anticipated the lariat, but instead, wow. Both men anticipating, but it's Swerve that got the better of that exchange. The foreleg hooked and Ricochet kicking out.
And what a tremendous exchange it was for finally Swerve.
Yeah,
Taz.
Oh, look, yeah, right here into that straight old school power slam. Not a scoop slam, a straight down power slam. That's rough, Shivani. That's tough.
That is rough. You are right. And now, maybe trying for a half Nelson, a half and half.
Maybe he's got a half in there. He had a tight way. Oh. He got Ricochet was trying to go a little low blow Jones, but it didn't work. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh, Leech German suplex sends Ricochet over the top.
Strickland's on a roll here, guys.
Yes, he is.
House call connects.
The end might be near for Ricochet.
Don't waste any time. Ricochet has shown a lot of reserve in this one. Here we go, Excalibur. The big one.
Swerve stomp on target. Swerve the cover. Two. And no, Ricochet able to kick out.
Can't believe he kicked out of that.
How the hell did he do that?
And that's exactly what Swerve is thinking. You could see on his face that time, Taz.
Yeah, no, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
Strickland knows smart, Shivani. He's not wasting time. He's going on the apron after him.
Absolutely. Good call. Stay right with him.
Ricochet.
I bet he's neck.
Yeah, whipping the neck back and now down. Swerve.
Referee's yelling at these guys. Get off the ropes.
Yeah, Swerve staggered on the apron.
Use the ropes for moves, but it happens all the time.
Ricochet.
Oh, he missed him.
Leapt over. And now, German suplex. Wow. Not what Ricochet intended, but a tremendous course correct.
It was phenomenal.
Yeah, it's not what he intended, but, buddy, it worked.
As Ricochet, now the springboard, the 450 splash. 1, 2, no, Swerve. Able to break free.
Impressive on both sides.
I was going to say, Taz, you are taking a look at two remarkable athletes going at it right now.
There's no doubt. What the hell's Ricochet going to do now? He can do anything from up there the way this guy works on the ropes.
Shooting star press to the spine. The cover is made. 2. No, again. Swerve showing his resilience.
It's amazing.
And if he would have got it, if Ricochet would have got the victory there, beating a former AEW World Champion, that is some stuff. But he didn't do it. He didn't do it yet anyway.
You talk about two premier athletes going for the spear gun here.
Ricochet has it loaded up at the house call.
Right in the face. Strickland's feeling it, baby. He's feeling it.
Swerve to the top. The Swerve. No!
Oh, he got him.
It was a low blow.
It might have been not unintentional, to be honest with you, but I don't know if he might have caught him in the inner thigh.
He was in a defensive position with Ricochet.
The Spirit Gun! 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
Here is your winner.
Whoa.
Ricochet.
Ricochet was in a defensive position with hands up. It collided in the wrong spot.
Hey, it was smart thinking, Shivani, by Ricochet. Oh, look at him, Ricochet's grabbing at that rope now.
Oh, so back facing Nana, and now Ricochet taking that robe synonymous with the embassy.
Wow, that robe is super important to Prince Nana. And he got knocked on his rear end by Ricochet, but what a victory over a former AEW World Champion.
Whether he intended the low blow or not, it allowed him to land the Spirit Gun and secure the victory. And fans are going to understand Tony Khan has made it official for Dynamite next Wednesday night.